Hello and welcome to my 4th annual Q&A with Facebook friends. The most unorganized, unpopular Q&A video ever because I have to beg everyone for questions. Also, I'm trying out different lighting right now. Let me know what it looks like. I have my tablet here because I'm still currently using my phone to film. So, gotta get all my Facebook questions from here. Oh god, now I'm like just going through my notifications. Jeez. Can I just add that like this is the cutest little video ever where this dog is just getting so excited. It's so cute! I can't help how excited the dog is when watch, he's coming up, he's gonna put the ball in. And then he gets so excited and just starts hopping around. I love it. It's my current favorite thing. Anyways, let's see if we can find the questions. Aha! Found it. Okay, first question is, how can I stop my addiction to catnip? To stop your addiction to catnip, you start off with a hot bath. A hot bath, and what you put in the bath is some catnip. Who would you rather go on a date with, Trump or Obama? Like, that's a hard question. Actually, I never do share my political views and stuff. I would go on a date with Obama. It'd just be like a lunch date, you know. Michelle would understand, right? Girl, I'll eat some healthy stuff, promise. What a conversation we would have. Better than any conversation we'd have with Trump. My take on gender identity. That one I still mull over my head because there's just a lot of fine lines. The whole bathroom thing maybe should just stay the way it is, or maybe we'll have a bathroom where it's like, I don't know, maybe more unisex bathrooms. There should still be, in terms of going to a doctor and stuff, they should just at least, you know, it shouldn't be considered discriminating when the doctor asks what's your biological gender, because that has more to do with in terms of what's wrong with you. It helps us diagnose your issues and possibly fix them based on your biological gender. Like, it's just science and stuff. But, I mean, as long as, I mean, there can be biological gender and identification gender, I think. I myself identify as a woman, as a female. That's all I can get off the top of my head. Ooh, what's the one thing you would take if you were going to a stranded or deserted island? What's the one thing I would take? Holy moly. I'm just too used to comfort things. Like, I would love to bring my phone or some kind of piece of technology, but I would have no way to charge it. I would have to learn to, like, do other things. Like, I don't even know. I think I would take one of my favorite books. I've always been a good book lover. I don't always read, but when I do, it's something I'm really, really invested in. And the book that I would take with me is one called Ragweed by Avi, I think is the name of the author. I don't know how to pronounce that name or whatever, but it is my favorite book from reading it when I was a kid. And it's just, I have my original copy is somewhere. Let me check. Okay, so yes. Oh my god, I knocked a bunch of stuff down. I would bring this book. It's Ragweed by Avi. I don't know how to pronounce it exactly, but this is the first and only copy I ever owned, and you can tell that it's been used. I colored the eyes in as a kid, typical me. This has packaging tape keeping the binding together. Some of the pages are like up here, and I don't know why. It's like that one section. I had the pages, the binding in between is, oh my god, I gotta tape that one up. I love the story. It's like a little country mouse going into the city and being his own person and finding his way, and it's a coming of age story. And then he helps the whole town of mice fight some cats. I love this story, and this smells like an old book, and every time I smell this book, it takes me back. It takes me back to every time I read this book, and I love it, and I might actually read it again. If you could change your name, what would it be? Now, I think everybody has their own alias that they would change their name to if they ever had to join the witness protection program or whatever. But I kind of feel like if I didn't want to go by my current name, I would go by my middle name, Inez. And just because it's so unique and I like it, and it has a Z in it. I don't know why I like that. It was my grandmother's first name. She didn't like it, apparently. She went by her middle name, Annabelle, so she was Anne. But I like my middle name, Inez, and I would go by that if I didn't want to go by Ashley. If you had a boat, what would you call it? Oh my god, if I had my own boat? SS memes. Why did Yankee Doodle call the feather in his hat macaroni? Oh my god, this is like... I feel like someone's told me the answer before, the actual answer or something like that. It's the hidden meaning behind that song. When I was a kid, I thought maybe back in the day the English language was a lot different or nobody understood it. So they just, that's what they called the hats with the feather in them. They just called it macaroni. It's a hat! Stick a feather in it. It's macaroni! Hey! Top 10 things that come in small, medium, and large. And you want large? What? I don't understand, Lacey. What? Okay, I might just list 10 things that I like that come in different sizes. Jeans. I need more jeans. The blue raspberry freezes from Taco Bell. Oh my god. Socks. Socks can come in those sizes. Costumes. I love costumes. Costumes are freaking fantastic. I'm not a cosplayer. When it comes to Halloween, I will dress up. I will dress the F up. Why does everyone want a Disney movie where the villain wins and the whole place goes to turmoil, but they don't think about how Scar did do this for months? I think we like the idea of just seeing the villain's side, because sometimes we do feel like the villain, and we want to understand. I'm taking this so seriously. But like Maleficent, I think it's a reason that Maleficent was a really appreciated film, because she was a villain, and I feel like in the end of that specific film, she did win. Which was really cool in the end. I liked that. Nowadays, people feel a little evil themselves, and they want to know that it's okay, and that somebody is out there that they can relate to, and that comes in with villain movies. And people actually do like tragedies, and maybe as you grow up, you just want Disney to be a little more real. I did have one question on Twitter from Amy. Thank you, Amy, sweet babies. What are your Reno must-haves? Reno must-haves? Because renovation must-haves. I think I'm looking at this in terms of homeware. Storage units, I guess. Places to put things. I have little to no closet space and little to no cabinet space in my kitchen. Do you still have the Book of Randomness, and would you ever consider putting it on Wattpad? Which, holy crap, that took me way back. Back in middle school, a couple of friends and I had a little notebook that we called the Book of Randomness, because that was just the age, like 06, 07, where it was just like, lol, so random. And we would just make like little comics in there with stick people. We would just write random thoughts and just random things. And it was just a big book of inside jokes. And I'm so mad that I don't have that anymore. Because unfortunately, I think the last person who possessed it in our group of friends kind of dropped off the face of the earth and decided she was just too good for us low people and just ditched us completely. So she's probably burned it, thrown it away. Whoever knows what the hell happened to it. If I did have the option to, I probably would not put it on Wattpad just because no one's gonna understand it, and I wouldn't even know how to begin sticking that on Wattpad. Although I could create a gallery that I do have of I took photos of some old drawings and comics that did not end up in the Book of Randomness. I could probably upload those somewhere. That's all I'm gonna do on the whole Facebook Q&A thing. I know I complain a lot that not a lot of people get involved in this, but it's something I do want to keep up annually. And so just every January I want to film and do this stuff. So just keep your good questions in. I don't know. If you want to keep in touch with me outside of here, the best way to do it is to follow me on Twitter at AshDKMemes. It's going to be the same everywhere on my socials, and I'll leave links in the description. I think I'm going to start posting what is today? I'm going to post every Wednesday, I think. I'm going to try and do every Wednesday, and let's see how long I can keep this up. I feel like I've been going pretty strong, and I'm really proud of myself. Anyways, that's all I wanted to say, and thank you guys so much for everybody who asked questions, and I will hopefully see you next Wednesday. All right, bye.